Hey everyone, hope you're all doing really well and having an amazing day so far. Hopefully it's about to get even better now that you have landed on your yoga mat for this fun, funky, creative, playful, little bit challenging in places Vinyasa flow with me, Amy. I will be your teacher for this practice. If you're one of those people who is here every week, then welcome back. And if you're new around here, then welcome. If you do make it to the end of this class and you enjoyed it, it would be amazing to hear down from you in the comments what you thought about it. Maybe let me know your favourite parts or any requests for future classes. You can give it a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it. You can subscribe so that you can join my next practice, and do check out my memberships if you would like early access to my videos and to support me a little bit further. Let's begin today's practice down on our back. So straight away, mindfully making your way down into a comfortable resting shape. Maybe take the time for a few big deep breaths, some stretchy movements, some little wiggles. Anything that helps you to really arrive, to land, to settle into your mat. Then eventually dropping into a place of stillness. Holding here, resting for these first few moments of practice so that we can prepare our mind, our body and our breath for all of the movement that's to come. This could be the first time today that you've taken that time for stillness, time for presence, time for introspection. So let's start to notice how our body is feeling right now. Are there places in your body that need extra care and attention in this practice? Whether that's injuries you might be working with, places of tension that you want to focus on opening up, or maybe parts of your body you really want to bring that engagement and that activation to. And can you let your awareness drift through all the parts of your body that are making contact with the mat beneath you? How does it feel where the mat meets your skin? What is the temperature, the texture, the sense of pressure? That stability and grounding that mat provides you with. And throughout this practice, can you try and keep that awareness? Whichever parts of your body are connected to the mat in each moment, letting that be something that grounds you into the present, something that your mind can focus on. Now let your awareness drift onto your breath. Notice where you're breathing in from. Is it the mouth? Is it the nose? If you're not already, can you switch into nasal breathing and try and maintain that throughout this practice? Those slow breaths through the nose, helping to bring more oxygen into the body than we do via mouth breathing. As we bring nitric oxide in through the nasal membranes, that helps our blood vessels to dilate, and it helps that oxygen move through our body more easily. A little bit of yoga science, anatomy for you there. Can you let that breath be full, expansive, letting your torso fill in all directions? And again, that focus on the breath throughout this practice is something that can bring more presence into your mind. Bringing awareness to those moments where you've lost the connection to the breath, and maybe pausing to re-establish it, coming into a resting shape if you ever need to. Final few moments here in stillness. Enjoy them before we start moving again. Let's start to stretch it out. Any way that you want to move. Could be such small movements that you can't even see it, or it could be really big and really dramatic. Let it feel good. It doesn't matter how it looks. loosen up those places of tension and send the breath into that space that you're creating in your body. However you're moving, let's all extend both legs long, down on the mat. Bring the arms into a cactus shape, elbows bent. Keep your right leg long, bend your left knee out to the side, bring the sole of the left foot to meet the right inner thigh. Think tree pose, but down on your back. Ground your right hip into the floor and let that left knee drop heavy out to the side. Can you start to roll your left knee over towards the right hand side, coming into a twist, roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Bring it back through center, open it back out into that reclined tree shape. Keep that going, rolling into that twist. And then out into your tree. Let's do one more of each twist. And tree. Now start to roll the sole of the left foot down onto the floor. The knee points up to the ceiling. Lengthen the arms by your sides. Press your hands into the floor. Lift your right leg straight all the way up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lift your hips away from the floor into a one-legged bridge. Exhale, lower the hips down. Lower your straight right leg to hover a few inches above the floor. And then lift it all the way back up. Again, up with the hips. Down with the hips, down with the leg, and up with the leg. Keep this going. Trying to lift the hips even and level with one another, and taking a moment at the top to squeeze your glutes. Now, option to add onto this, as your right leg lowers, can you lift your left leg into a reverse tabletop shape? Down with the left foot, up with the right leg. Lift the hips. And lower, keep it going, down with the right, left leg to table. Lower the left foot, lift the right leg, lift the hips, lower. Keep moving through this a few more times. Synchronize the movement with your breath at a pace and a rhythm that works for you. Nice. All right, the next time the hips are lifted away from the floor, right leg is up to the ceiling, can you hold it there? Little pulses up and down with the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the right leg lifted, lower the hips down onto the floor. Then let's just work that leg movement. Right leg to hover, left leg to table. Lower just your left tip toes. Bring the right leg up, switch, and switch. Keep it going. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the left foot down, right leg up to the ceiling, cross right ankle over the top of the left knee. Flex your right ankle. Lift the left foot so you can catch the back of the thigh or maybe the front of the shin. Pull the left leg in towards you. Use the right elbow to nudge the right knee a little bit further away from you. Maybe circle out the ankles a few times. If you're holding the front of the shin, just switch it so the hands are around the back of the left thigh. Unravel your right leg, fully extend it long, down onto the mat. Extend your left leg straight up to the ceiling. Maybe the hands slide a little bit higher off the back of the leg and you draw that thigh closer in towards the chest. Take a nice big breath in. Maybe draw the leg in a tiny little bit closer as you breathe out. Let go of the left leg, extend it long down on the mat, interlace the hands, press them away from you, up overhead. Stretch through the toes, lengthen the arms, big inhale. Release the tension, release your exhale. Keep your left leg long, cactus the arms, bend the right knee out to the side into that reclined tree shape. Anchor your left hip into the floor, let the right knee drop down further. Roll your right knee over towards the left into that twist. Keep the right shoulder grounded into the floor. And open it back out wide. Keep that going. Let's do one more of each. Twist. And tree. Now roll the sole of your right foot onto the floor, knee points up to the ceiling. Lengthen the arms down by your side. Lift the left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift the hips, one-legged bridge. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lower left leg straight down to hover. And exhale, lift it up. Keep that going. Bridge, lower, leg down, leg up. Now you have that option to add on. As your left leg lowers to hover, lift your right leg into a tabletop shape. Down with the right foot, up with the left leg. Lift the hips, lower. Keep going. When you're working through those leg extensions, can you keep your lower back pressing into the floor the whole time? Lifting that right knee so it stacks directly above the hip and the shin comes parallel to the floor. Separate out the movements. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Brilliant. The next time you're in your one-legged bridge, can you pause, hold it there, up and down with the hips for 10 little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, just work through the leg movement. Right leg to table, left leg to hover, then just your right tiptoes to the floor as the left leg sweeps up. Keep this going. For 5. Keep that left leg nice and straight for 4. 3. Final 2. Amazing. Last one. Lower the right foot, lift the left leg, cross left ankle over right knee, figure 4. Catch the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Pull the right leg in, maybe nudge the left knee away. Have a little rock and a little wiggle. If they're not already, bring the hands around the back of the right thigh. Uncross the left leg, lower it straight down onto the floor. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Maybe slide the hands further up the back of the leg and draw the thigh closer into the chest. Let go of the right leg, let it extend long to meet the left. Interlace the hands, press the palms all the way up and back behind you. Big breath in and a big breath out. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Squeeze them in, rock them around, circle them a few times. Now, the next place we meet from here is a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. You might try and get their hands free, letting go of the knees, rocking back, rocking forward, planting the feet, and then folding down over both legs. Find a nice generous bend in your knees. Pedal it out, sway side to side, melt the weight of the torso down over the thighs, let gravity take you further into the stretch. Now with your next breath in, press the hands into the shins, find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down, twice more like that, lift halfway. And lower all the way. Last time, big breath in. And a big breath out. This time, inhale, reach and rise all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms high up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Keep your hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, twist over to the other side. Inhale through center. This time, side bend to the right. Right hand down the right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Through center, breathe in, this time cactus. As you breathe out, bend the elbows by the ribs. Inhale, reach through center, forward fold as you breathe out. Fingertips down, keep the right foot at the top of the mat, take a big step back with your left foot into a lunge. Keep the back knee lifted for now. Rock forwards and backwards on your right tiptoes. And then gently place that back left knee down on the floor. Reach both arms all the way up, low lunge, big breath in. Straighten the front leg, twist to the right, breathe out. Send left arm forward, right arm backward. Inhale, bring it through center. To the other side, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Feel those wobbles. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Pause there. Roll onto the inside edge of the right foot. Spin the left shin behind you. Plant the left hand at the back of the mat, finding a half side plank. As you inhale, lift your right leg up away from the floor. As you exhale, place the right foot down and tap your right hand onto your left knee. Inhale, lift the arm, whoop, lift the leg, wobble. Exhale, lower the hand, tap that knee. Now you can keep moving through this variation, or instead of just tapping the knee, can you lift the shin off the floor and then catch the knee with the hand? Nice. Inhale, lower the knee, lift the arm, lift the leg. Exhale, right foot down, catch left knee with right hand. Keep going. Let's do 3. Final 2. Brilliant. Final 1. Can you catch hold of that left knee with the hand? Pause, pull it up and in towards the chest a little bit closer. Maybe the right hand reaches for the outside edge of the left foot, throwing you straight into the spicy movements, extending that leg straight out to the side of your mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Can you keep the leg lifted but let go of it? Reach the right arm back up to the ceiling and then place that left shin right back down on the floor. Lift your right leg up off the mat. Step your right foot directly in front of your left knee so your right toes point towards the long edge of the mat. This next movement will be wobbly. Embrace it. Can you start to lift your left hand off the floor? Reach both arms up to the ceiling so you're in like a super narrow, super short lunge, right foot right in front of the left knee. Press strong into the shin and into the foot to activate the legs to support you in this shape. Bring all the weight into your right foot. Stand, left knee comes up and in towards the chest. Open the left knee out wide into a floating tree pose. Point it back out in front. Again, open it wide and forward. Last time, open it wide, pause there. Place the foot on the inner thigh, the calf, or the ankle, finding your tree pose. Lengthen the arms up even higher. Now, as you breathe in, place your left hand on your left thigh, lean your right arm up and over. Exhale, step the left toes over and back behind you, catch the left wrist, take a big side body stretch. Apologies that you can't see me fully. Inhale into a floating tree pose, place the hand on the thigh, the foot hovers away from the standing leg. Exhale back into that side body stretch. Let's do one more of each like this. Breathe in. Breathe out, take it into that side body stretch. Pause there. Bend both knees into a curtsy lunge. And extend. Let's do that 5 more times. Down, up, lower, lift. You have 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Release the clasp of the wrist. Come back into that floating tree pose shape. Step the left foot out, turn the toes out, drop it all the way down into a malasana. Toes out, heels in. You're still facing the long edge of the mat. Press the elbows into the knees, drop the hips, lift through the chest. Now right hand down, left arm up, big twist, big breath in. Back through center, big breath out. Over to the other side, inhale. Back through center, exhale. Take 1 more each way, breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, inhale. Back through center, exhale. Bring the hands to interlace in front of the chest. Circle out the wrists in one direction. And then switch the direction of the circles. Nice. Release the clasp of the wrists, circle them out one way. And the other way, keeping that activation in the legs. Then again, straight into the fire. Option 4, an arm balance here. Can you slide your hands onto the floor, Bring your fingertips just behind the back of your heels. Can you sit yourself down on the back of your upper arms? Maybe you just stay here. Maybe you start to lift onto the tiptoes. Maybe you lift the feet to hover. Maybe you extend the legs out wide into Tittibhasana, Firefly. Can you pause and hold it there? Nice. Step the feet back down into your Malasana, hands back to the heart. Without using the hands, can you sit down on the floor? And then open your legs out wide into your Upavista Konasana. Toes pointing up to the ceiling, knees point up, keep that external rotation in the legs. As you inhale, stretch your right arm up and over, place your left hand on your right thigh. Exhale, take it over to the other side, finding this crisscross through the arms. Inhale, right arm reaches left, left hand on the right thigh. And then take it to the other side. Nice. Let's do one more to the left. Now this time as you bring it up to the right, can you plant your right hand at the top right corner of the mat, press into the hand, lift the hips up into a fallen triangle. Turn your left toes to point towards the back corner of the mat, bend the left knee, tap left elbow to left thigh. Straighten the leg, reach the arm forwards. Bend the knee, tap elbow to thigh. One more time, extend and reach. And bend and tap. Extend and reach it forward, pause there. Place your left hand down on the mat, spin onto your left tiptoes. Your left foot will probably be off the mat, that's fine. Step your right foot wide off the long right edge of the mat so you're in a plank with your feet super wide. Start to rock forwards and backwards on the tiptoes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift onto the tiptoes, feet stay wide, bend the elbows, wide chaturanga. Pull it through upward dog, stay on your tiptoes. Wave it back into a wide-legged downward dog. Press your chest back into that space in between your thighs. A little bounce into the chest could be nice. Walk the hands to the back of the mat, finding a wide fold. Walk the hands around to the right, push the hips out to the left. Bring it back through center, take it over to the other side. Bring it through center, roll all the way up to stand, big breath in. Slide the right hand on the right thigh, reach the left arm up and over, big breath out. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale, reach through center, forward fold between the legs as you breathe out. Walk the hands forward, returning to this wide leg, high plank. Then nice and slowly, lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes, keep the feet wide. Stack the hands beneath the forehead, Make a little pillow to rest the head down on. Can you keep your head in contact with your hands? As you inhale, lift the upper body away from the floor. Forehead is glued to the hands. Exhale, lower. Now lift the legs away from the floor. Breathe in. Lower them down. Breathe out. Again, lift the head. Lower. Lift the legs. Lower. One more of each like this. Upper body. Take it down. Lower body. Take it down. Now let's do both. Upper and lower together. Breathe in. Lower down. Breathe out twice more like that. One more like this. Now final variation. Inhale. Lift the head, lift the legs, reach the arms to the back of the room. Exhale, hands back beneath the forehead. Lower down, just twice more. Lift, extend and reach. Lower and release. Last time, lift, extend and reach. Pause, hold it there. You've got 5, lift a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs. Rest the head back on the hands, wiggle the hips. Maybe windshield wipe the legs if that feels nice to find that release through the back of the body. Lift the head away from the hands. Place your hands next to your ribs. Push the hips back to the heels, finding a child's pose. Keep pushing the hips backwards, keep stretching the arms forward, lengthening through the sides of the waist. Walk both hands over to the right, take them off the mat. Stack the left hand on top, maybe interlace the fingers. Melt your left hip and shoulder down in space. Bring it back through center, take it to the other side. Same options apply here. Bring it back through center, keep those arms extended out in front. Wave yourself up into a tabletop, tuck under the toes, push it back. Downward dog, pedal it out. Let's inhale, bend the knees, press the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, step, hop, jump or float into a fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, reach your arms by your ears, fingertips to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Twice more like that. Lift halfway. And lower all the way. Last time. Breathe in. And breathe out. All the way up to stand. Big inhale, stretch the arms high. To the left, twist. Big exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the other side. Center, breathe in, left side bend, breathe out. Big inhale, reach it up. Big exhale, stretch to the other side. Last time through center, breathe in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Actually, this is your last time through center. Big inhale. Forward fold over the legs, big exhale. Left foot stays at the top of the mat. Big step back with that right foot into your lunge. Rock forwards and backwards on the tiptoes. Then gently deliver that right knee down to the floor. Arms reach up high, low lunge, big breath in. Twist to the left, straighten the front leg. Breathe out. Inhale, center. To the other side, twist. One more of each, breathe in. Breathe out. Big inhale. Big exhale, twist to the right, pause, come onto the inside edge of that front foot, spin your right shin behind. Right hand lands at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg off the floor. Exhale, lower the foot, tap the left hand towards the right knee. Inhale, lift the left arm, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower and tap. Now option, keep going, keep moving with this variation, or instead of just tapping the right knee, you might lift that knee off the floor, catch hold of it with the hand, down with the right knee, up with the left arm and the left leg. Keep going. Let's do 3, 2. Then on this last one, can you grab the right knee, pull it into the chest, pause and hold there. Maybe reach the outside edge of the foot, fully extend that leg long out to the side, hold it and breathe. Maybe the leg stays lifted and you let go of it, reach the left arm back up to the ceiling. And then place your right shin back down on the floor. Lift the left leg up. Step the left foot directly right in front of that right knee so they're in line with one another, toes pointing to the long edge. Wobbly move, you've got it. Start to lift your right hand off the floor, reach both arms up to the ceiling, engage your core, press strong into that foot and that shin. Step onto the left foot, right knee comes up and in towards the chest, breathe in. Open it out to the side, floaty tree, breathe out. Point it forwards, point it wide. Last time forwards, last time wide, pause, then deliver the foot to the calf, the thigh, the ankle, whatever works. Inhale, right hand on the right knee, left arm reaches over. Exhale, catch the right wrist with the left fingertips, step the toes back into that side stretch. Inhale, floaty tree pose, foot hovers, place the hand on the knee. Exhale, step it back. Last time for now into that floating tree. Back into your side body stretch, hold it there. Keep the feet where they are. Deep bend into the knees, curtsy. Extend. Let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten both legs. Return to that floating tree pose. Step the feet wide, drop it down into your Malasana. Hips low, chest lifted. Right hand down, left arm up, twist, breathe in. Back through center, breathe out. Other side, inhale. Back through center, exhale. Now take it to the right, pause there. Option, wrap your right arm around your right shin, bring your left arm behind your back, finding a bind. Then option to take it into flamingo. Can you come onto your right tiptoes, step that left foot a little bit closer to your right foot. Then can you bring the weight into the left foot, come up to stand, bring the right knee up along the way, hugging that right knee towards the right shoulder. Keep the bind around the leg, hinge your torso forwards, find a flat back shape. Then slowly lower, deliver the right foot to the floor, step the left foot back wide, release that bind, nice. Left hand down, right arm up, second side, maybe bind it, right arm behind the back, left arm around the shin. Come onto your left tiptoes, step the right foot in closer, bring the weight into the right foot, maybe come all the way up to stand. Hug left knee to left shoulder, find a nice tall spine. Maybe you hinge the torso forwards. And then lower the foot, step right foot back wide, release back into your Malasana. Take a seat. Once again, open the legs out wide, Upavista Konasana. Inhale, right arm reaches forward, left hand onto the right thigh. Exhale, sweep it over to the other side. Keep it going. Now the next time you're coming forward, can you plant the left hand at the top left corner of the mat? Roll into the edges of the feet, push the hips up nice and high into your fallen triangle. Turn your right toes to point to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend the right knee, tap right elbow to right thigh. Exhale, extend and lengthen, twice more like that. Bend it down, lengthen it up. Last one. Lengthen it forward, nice. Spin onto your right tiptoes, place the right hand down at the top of the mat. Left foot steps, your feet are as wide as the mat in a high plank. Rock forwards and backwards on the tiptoes for 10. We've got 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift far onto the tiptoes. Bend the elbows, come halfway down. Stay on the tiptoes, pull it through, upward dog variation. Wave it back into your wide leg, downward dog. Again, take a little bounce with the chest. Start to walk the hands towards the back of the mat, finding that wide-legged fold. Right hand to left ankle, left arm up to the ceiling, big breath in. Cross over at the elbows, left hand to right ankle, breathe out. Inhale, right arm up, twist. Exhale, cross it over, breathe out. Let's do one more each way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, inhale. Last time, exhale. All the way up to stand, reach both arms high, big breath in. This time, keep both arms reaching up. Side bend to the right, like you're holding a big beach ball. Breathe out. Inhale through center. And exhale over to the other side. Last time through center, excuse me for the coughs. Breathe in. Forward fold down over the legs, breathe out. Walk it forwards into your high plank with those feet wide, work through a chaturanga, This time pull it through to upward dog roll onto the tops of the feet. Wave it back into that wide downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal it out, wiggle the hips. Reach the right hand towards the left ankle, twist, bend the right elbow, look under the left arm. Bring it back through center and take it over to the other side. Bring it back through center. Inhale, bend both knees, press the chest back. Exhale, hop the feet together, forward fold at the top of the mat. Big toes touch, space between the heels. Drop the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up into a chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, center. Take it over to the other side. Breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Pause there. Bend the knees a little bit further. Make sure they are in line with one another. Bring the weight into your right foot. Start to lift the left foot. Squeeze the heel in towards the glutes. Big step back with the left foot. Keep the arms wide into your twisted crescent lunge. Inhale, right hand on the back of the left thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, left hand down at the top of the mat. Right arm rainbows towards the front of your space. Inhale, rainbow it back. Right hand on the back leg, left arm up and over. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Right arm reaches forward. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, find that twist. Pause there, left hand down, right arm reaching forwards. Start to roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. Can you find a side plank with tree legs, bringing your right foot towards your left inner thigh? See if you can hover the right foot away from the thigh. Reach your right hand for the front of the ankle or the front of the foot. Pull the heel in for a bound side plank variation. Keep the right leg lifted, let go of it, step it over and back behind you into a wild thing. Push the hips and the heart nice and high. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Right hand down, right knee pulls in towards the chest. Step the right foot through between the hands. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up into a high crescent lunge. Exhale, stand, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Again, inhale, step it back. Exhale, bring the knee in. One more time, step it back. Bring the knee all the way up and in. Pause there. Cross left ankle over right knee, bring hands to heart center, standing pigeon. Maybe lowering the elbows down towards the leg, left elbow to left knee, right elbow to that heel. Stay here if you would like, or if you want the arm balance, flying pigeon. Can you plant your hands down at the top of the mat? You might need to hop your right foot back a little bit if you need the space. Bring your left knee towards the back of your left upper arm. Curl your left toes around the back of your right upper arm. Lean the weight into the hands. Maybe just squeeze the right heel in towards the glutes, lifting that foot. Maybe extend it and lift it away. Amazing. Re-bend it back in. Return to your standing pigeon. Hands to heart center, elbows towards the leg. Now, bring your left hand onto your left hip. Right hand catches the outside edge of the left foot. Come up to stand into your standing twist. Maybe open the left arm back behind you. Maybe fully extend the left leg out in front of you. Nice big breath in. And a slow breath out. Keep your left leg lifted just where it is. Let go of it. Sweep it open into half moon. Swing the left leg back. Lower the right hand to hover, maybe, as the left arm and the left leg open out wide to the side. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. Step and land in your warrior two. As you exhale, find that deep bend in your right knee. Energize the fingertips. Make sure the arms are at shoulder height. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring the palms to meet overhead. Exhale, drop it back down. Twice more. Bring it up and lower it down. Last time, bring it up and take it down. Now this time, inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the right arm all the way up and over. Stay for the breath out. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Turn the left toes out. Drop it down nice and low over that left heel. Option, reach the right fingertips to catch hold of the right big toe. Open the left arm out wide to the side. Nice, release that. Bring the hands back to heart center. Can you keep the hips nice and low as you travel all the way to Skandasana at the top of the mat? And then all the way to Skandasana at the back of the mat. Let's take it to the top of the mat and pause. Hands frame the right foot, spin it into a pigeon. Deliver that shin to the top of the mat. Reach your fingertips back behind you. Lift the chest, breathe in. Hinge it down over the right leg, breathe out. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hinge it down. One more time, lift it up, hinge it down, then fully release the chest over the right leg. Place the forearms down in front of you. Enjoy a few deep breaths here to rest and slow down the breath. Start to press yourself back upright. Bring the hands to heart center. Lean into the right hip. Swing the left leg straight out in front of you. Keep the left leg lifted. Hinge the torso forward. Sweep the leg back behind. Again, leg out in front. Chest lifts. Leg back. Chest hinges forward. Last time, can you take that leg out in front of you? Pause there. And then deliver that foot to the outside of the right hip, finding Gomukhasana, cow face pose, heels outside of the hips. Stretch the arms high, big breath in, fold down over the thigh, big breath out. Coming down onto hands or forearms, keep grounding the hips down into the floor. If you notice that your weight is rolling into that right knee, try and keep it grounded down and back. Start to walk both hands over to the left, stretching them off the mat. Again, keep anchoring your right hip down into the floor. Keep the left hand where it is. Stretch the right arm up and over into a big side body stretch. Nice big breath in and a big breath out. Now, option to take it into an arm balance from here. Place that right hand back down on the floor. So both hands are at an angle off the long left edge of the mat. Can you start to roll onto that bottom knee, tuck under the toes, lift your knees to hover away from the floor. Can you deliver the outside of your left thigh onto the back of your arms, and then maybe lift the feet into a funky cow face leg, side crow situation. Maybe unravel the legs, extend them out wide into your Ekapada Vinyasa. Rebend the legs back into cow face and return to take a seat down on the floor. That was a challenging little moment, so whatever happened there, hope you had fun. Well done. Let go of that, let's move on. Can you roll onto the knees, plant the hands at the top of the mat, tuck under the toes, lift your knees to hover, then take a little hop into a floaty tabletop. Nice. Tap the knees to the floor, lift them up, lower, lift, down, up for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knees, pause, hover and hold, and then send it back. Downward dog. Step those feet back a bit further, stretch it out long. hold it here, one more breath. Step the feet wide once again. Reach right hand towards left ankle. Stay in the twist if you would like to, or if you want a little bit more, can you spin onto the edge of the left foot? So bring your left big toe to point towards the center of the mat a little bit more. The heel pointing off the long edge of the mat. It's at a 45-degree angle. Shift the weight into the left hand and foot. Maybe start to lift your right leg off the floor and sweep it high up to the ceiling. Lower the right hand, lower the right foot. Second side, left hand to right ankle. Find that twist, stay there, or angle that foot about 45 degrees. Shift the weight into the right hand and foot. Maybe the left leg lifts high up to the sky. Lower the hand, lower the foot. Brilliant. Inhale, bend the knees, press it back. Exhale, pop the toes together, forward fold at the top of the mat. Chair pose, hips low, arms high. Breathe in. Sink it down a little bit further, breathe out. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, center. Last time, twist left. Pause, hold, bend the knees a bit more. Weight into the left foot, right heel squeezes in. Pause. Big step back with the right foot into your crescent twist. Inhale, back hand on the back thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left arm to the front of the room. Again, take it back, lift it up. Lower the right hand, stretch the left arm forwards. Amazing, let's do one more time, take it back. One more time, reach it forwards, pause it there. Can you roll onto the outside edge of the right foot? Find a tree leg side plank, but keep the foot hovering away from the thigh. Bring your left hand to catch the front of the ankle or the front of the foot. Pull the heel in towards the glutes. Press strong into your right thumb and index finger. Let go of the foot, keep it lifted. Step it back into a wild thing. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Roll the left hand down. Left knee squeezes into the chest. Step the foot through. Reach both arms high. Big inhale, keep the arms reaching up. Right knee into the chest. Big exhale. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, knee in. Last time, step it back. And step the knee in, pause, hold it there. Standing pigeon, right ankle over, left knee. Hands to heart, maybe hinging forwards and lowering elbows onto the leg. Just try and keep your chest open so you're not hunching through your upper back. Option for the arm balance, planting the hands at the top of the mat, maybe hopping the left foot back a little bit. Right knee on the back of the right arm, right toes curl around the back of the left arm. Maybe squeeze the left heel in, maybe extend it back. Bring it back up out in reverse. Make any adjustments that you need to. Woo, return to your standing pigeon, brilliant. Right hand on the right hip, left hand grabs the outside edge of the right foot. Stand and twist, right arm back behind, maybe right leg lengthens out long in front of you. Keep the shape, let go of the leg. Windmill it open into your half moon with the left hand potentially hovering away from the floor. Take a big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale. Step and land, warrior two. Big exhale. Drop it down a bit further. Inhale, fly it, straighten the front leg, press the palms overhead. Exhale, drop it down, twice more. One more of each. Nice big breaths. Now inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, reach that arm up and over. Stay for the breath out. Skandasana to the back of the mat, hands to heart, drop it down above that right heel. Maybe left fingertips catch the big toe, right arm opens up wide. Bring the hands back to heart center, travel to the top of the mat, Skandasana. And to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Nice, take it to the top and pause. Frame the left foot, deliver the knee and the shin into your pigeon pose. Stretch the fingertips back behind, big breath in. Hinge the torso to hover, big breath out. Lift it up, inhale. And lower it down, exhale. Once more, lift it up. Hinge it down, release the forearms. Melt the chest down over the thigh. Hold it for a few breaths. Start to press yourself back upright, hands to heart, weight to left hip, right leg forward, extend it long, hinge the torso forward, sweep the leg back. Again, forwards and backwards. Last time, bring it forwards, deliver the foot to the outside of the left hip, finding your Gomukhasana cow face pose. Stretch the arms high, big breath in, fold down over the thigh, big breath out. Walk both hands over to the right, stretch them off the mat, push that left hip down into the floor. Keep the right hand grounded, reach the left arm up and over into a big side body stretch. Then option to take it into an arm balance. Plant that left hand back down on the floor, both fingertips pointing at an angle towards the right edge of the mat. Roll onto your left knee, tuck under the toes, lift the knees to hover. Bring the outside of the right thigh onto the back of the arms, maybe lift the feet into a cow face. Side crow, maybe unravel the legs, straighten them out. Rebend. And then sit back into your Gomukhasana. Nice. Roll onto the knees, plant the hands, tuck under the toes, lift the knees and then hop. Floaty table. Step the right foot back into a plank and the left. Left foot in, right foot in, left foot back, right foot back. Right in, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Keep it going, alternating the leading leg. Let's take one more leading with the right and one more leading with the left. Pause and hold it in your plank. Inhale onto tiptoes, exhale chaturanga, bend the elbows. Pull it through, upward dog. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, press it back. This time, can you exhale to step, hop, jump or float through to a seat? And then take it straight into a boat pose, lifting those legs away from the floor. Option, reach your fingertips to catch hold of your big toes. Lengthen those legs up nice and long, roll the shoulders back, push your chest forwards and up. Now see if you can rock onto your back and then rock back up into this same shape. Keeping the legs straight. Woo! Can you get that momentum to bring it upright? Nice, let's do that again. Amazing, let's do one more. Ooh, didn't think I was going to make it that time, just about got it. Lift those legs up a tiny little bit more, maybe point and lengthen through the ankles. Nice. Then let it go. Lower your straight legs down onto the floor. Point the toes up to the ceiling, wiggle into the sit bones. Reach both arms up, big breath in. Hinge and fold over the legs, big breath out. Roll yourself back upright, shimmy yourself forward, plant the soles of the feet on the floor, reach the arms out long. Nice and slowly, start to lower down towards the floor. When you get about halfway down, can you pause? Bring it back upright. Lower down slow, pause halfway. Bring it back up one more time, halfway down. All the way up, and this time slowly lower all the way down onto the floor. Nice. Step the feet in, arms down by your sides, big breath into bridge, and breathe out to lower. Twice more like that. Lift and lower. Last time, lift it up and pause at the top. Option interlace the hands beneath the lower back, shimmy the shoulder blades together, push the hips up a little bit more. Release the hands, release the hips, let the knees drop to center, untuck those shoulders, take a moment in neutral. Stay resting, go up for bridge again, or if you would like wheel pose, spin the hands onto the floor, fingertips point towards the shoulders, press into the feet, press into the hands, push and lift all the way up. Maybe wiggle your left foot closer to center, then lift and extend the right leg straight up to the ceiling. Step the right foot down in center, lift the left leg up. Lower it down, step the feet back hip width apart. Slowly, gently release back onto your back, let those knees rest in. How has those back bends changed the breath? What feelings are present across your chest? Start to gently windshield wipe the legs from side to side. The next time the knees fall over to one side, let them rest. Option to stack the bottom ankle on that top thigh. Bring it back through center, let it drift to the other side. Bring it back through center, hug both knees in one final time. Take it into any final shapes, stretches or movements that you feel like. Final bit of time to finish your practice however you would like to today so that you can leave it feeling complete. And then we will all meet in Savasana, just like we started the practice in stillness and connection to breath. Let's end it with stillness and connection to breath. Maybe noticing how your body and your breath and your mind have all shifted since the start of this practice. Has the pace, the rhythm, the depth of your breath changed? Has the sense of space or tension in your body shifted? Have you cultivated a little bit more presence in your mind? All those things that you changed in this practice that you want to hold on to and carry from your mat into the rest of your day, let this be the time to connect to them. I'll leave us for a final few minutes in silence and stillness, and then I'll guide us back out of it together. Really enjoy this time to yourself. If you would like to stay in your Savasana for longer, please feel free to do so. Take that extra time to rest. If you're ready to move on, start to bring some gentle movement back into the body. Welcome some energizing breaths back into the lungs. Let that energizing breath and that energizing movement ripple and wave throughout your whole body. Start to get more expressive with the movements, take up more space with each breath. And eventually work back to a comfortable seat. Check in with your spine and your posture when you arrive. Let's finish with a moment of gratitude. Grateful for our bodies for moving us through this practice. Grateful for our minds for the determination that they brought to those challenging moments. Grateful for the time and the space that you had to practice in. And for all those teachers that came before me and passed on their knowledge so that we could be here today. Anything else from your day, your week, your life that you want to reflect on that you feel grateful for? For the rest of your day, as always, I hope you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it. Give it a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you can join my next class, and check out my memberships to get early access. But more important than any of those things is to stay healthy, stay happy, stay well, and have the most amazing day.